Hi guys. Well, I wasn't going to do this video, I was going to let it go, but this whole situation seems to be blowing out of control, so I thought I would just have the final word on this thing. Now, I uploaded a video on the OnePotChefShow cooking video channel about maybe 3 to 6 months ago called Pavlova. Now, Pavlova is a meringue dessert which is very popular both in Australia and New Zealand in this region of the world, and it's become the focus of a bit of bizarre controversy, which at first I sort of let go as a bit of a joke, but has now started to get really out of hand, so I'm going to address this here and now in this video. Now, when I uploaded the video, because the name Pavlova is not well known outside of Australia and New Zealand and this region of the world, I simply titled it Pavlova, and then in brackets I put Australian meringue dessert. Now, I figured that would make it easy for people overseas because they'll go, Pavlova, I don't know what that is, and then they see the brackets and go, oh, it's a meringue dessert, that sounds nice, click. I would have thought that that would have been simple, but no, apparently this has created a massive sort of shit fight, and I apologise for my language because I'm getting kind of frustrated about this whole situation. It's been dragging on for months. I have been getting these comments from people from New Zealand who have been going on about how they invented Pavlova, it's not an Australian dessert, blah, blah, blah. I should explain there has been a long-standing rivalry between Australia and New Zealand on many subjects, and one of them is who invented this dessert called Pavlova. And many Australians will say that they invented it, and many Australians, New Zealanders will say the exact same thing, and despite sort of many people on both sides saying we've got unequivocal proof that this is true and that is true, we're still yet to get a very conclusive answer as to who it was who actually invented the dessert. And I know that's going to get sort of people fighting us secondly, because they're going to go, oh no, 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 it was in New Zealand in 1933. No, 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 it was in Melbourne in 1926. I don't care. Alright, this is the final word on this, because there have been so many comments being dumped on the Pavlova video recently from people from New Zealand, people from Australia. It's become a massive fight of people abusing each other over what is essentially a whipped egg dessert, and no one cares, okay? It's just so stupid to argue about it. In the end, it's Pavlova. It's a meringue-shaped cake, and no one cares, and I just don't understand why people are fighting like this. It's been getting, oops, email. It's been getting so out of control recently, and I'm just so sick of it. I actually have started to block people over this, because I actually put a note on the video description at the top, so when somebody views the video, it's the first thing they see, is I don't care where it was invented, I don't care what your opinion is regarding sort of, is it New Zealand, is it Australian? It's a recipe video, it's there, I'm sharing it with the world so people will be able to make it. It's not a historical lesson in where it was invented or anything like that. People who continue this debate will be blocked, and I am blocking people because it's getting out of control. There are people leaving very abusive and offensive messages, and I'm getting done with it. So I just don't want to spend my entire time fighting over something that isn't worth fighting. I don't really see why anyone would get on the internet and be so upset about it. I certainly don't understand why someone would, when they get blocked over this, would actually go and create 2 or 3 more accounts so they can continue posting stupid comments about this. It just seems ridiculous to argue about it. But I'm having the final word about it. Pavlova was invented in the country of Azerbaijan in 1976 as a cheap alternative to holy water. I have now officially offended Australia, New Zealand, Catholics and the entire universe, and I don't care because I am done with this argument. Pavlova, it's a dessert. Please, just keep it as a dessert. It's sweet, it's tasty, that's it. Don't turn it into an international debate.